Okay, well, folks, we're here. We're at Waldo Point Harbor over here, sitting on a bench, doing our show. Probably can't hear me all that way over there. I'm gonna move over in a second, but just to give you an idea, we've got a nice little bench here at the head of the dock. This is Waldo Point Harbor. Dusty saying, hello, it's the Boat and Toke Show, number 37. We're already up to 37. That's not counting the 60 or so we did on the Facebook before we ever started this. So, folks, it's happening. Let me go ahead and switch this to vertical. And we're in early this morning because we have a doctor visit over there at the VA. We're getting our VA service and everything transferred up here to the San Francisco office. You know, I enjoyed serving my country for the time I did, and I'm reaping the benefits of it now. At the time, I didn't expect benefits. I did it for the sheer pleasure of being a member of the services. But now we're doing it for now. Now, God bless all of our servicemen. They provide a needed service out there and doing a great job. And we need, God bless every one of them. They all serve. They're great people. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't enjoy some of the benefits of freedoms we have today. And always remember to be thankful. Good morning.
Hey, bro.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And I get to greet all the people coming in and out of the dock. Hold on just a second. I'm going to load the bowl here so I can do the Boat and Toke Show. And we just got the little glass bowl with us because we're just doing little 1 or 2 hits bowls. Got some ice cream kush today. Picked it up. Well, we won't say where we picked it up. Let's just say we got some ice cream kush. Even though California is supposed to be legal, it's really not quite exactly how they would like you to think it is. It's not wide open. Colorado really has it going on. Colorado's legal system, if all the states were to model their program off of Colorado, the weed would be great. I mean, it would be really super. Because Colorado's got their shit going on. I mean, they have it going on. California, I don't know. It's definitely not. I don't know. There's a lot of garbage in the rules here. It's not as free as you would like to think it would be. Oregon, they can't get their legislation straight. They keep changing it. The growers never know what's going to happen the next year. It's kind of weird up there. And Washington State, they got some pretty good recreational stuff going on too. I talked to my cousin up there. He says, you can go get gram at the corner store anytime he wants for like $20. I mean, that's decent if you like to get grams. But hell, man, someone would smoke a gram in about 30 minutes. It wouldn't do no good. But, that's how that works, folks. But, well, they'll give you a little view. We're right here by this is the Waldo Point Marina. They say no loitering, trespassing, all this violation. I'm waiting for my ride, man. I'm not loitering. I'm waiting for a ride. That's not loitering. Loitering is when you're hanging around not doing nothing, not waiting for nobody. And I have money in my pocket, cash on my credit card, and I'm good. But this is the marina here. And the flag up here changes every day. This guy puts up a different flag all the time. Some of them are quite interesting in that I'm sure he's exercising his right to freedom of speech. Let's just put it that way. But here we go. This little pipe burns good. But there's something I found. I don't know, anybody that's known me for a long time, you know that I really favor this pipe called the proto pipe, Proto, pipe, Pipe. It was manufactured for years and years and years. I first ran across one in the late '70s, but it was a permanent pipe. It had a permanent screen in it. It had a resin trap. Had a big old bolt. Had a big old chamber on it, stash chamber, and all this stuff. Well, I found out that the prototype people sold their patent and design to another company. So the original people makers of the prototype are no longer making it. But what they've done is they've come up with a new, improved, much improved version over the original prototype. It's called the Mendo pipe, Mendo. And it's about twice as much as the original prototype, but it's a far better crafted piece of equipment. And first of the month, this cracker's going to have one. Because, come here, come here. Come on. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here. Stay. I'm going to be getting one. Good morning. I'll be getting one and doing my thing. So that's how that goes. There's some dogs running around. See? The lady just went by with, there was that dog. And go. 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 See ya. See ya. Shut up. Dusty's getting all protective here now. I can't have that. So, but anyway, that's the way it goes, folks. We're still doing the Boat Toke show. And, got another person coming up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Beautiful day today.
I hope so.
It's good.
I like the fog out of here.
Oh, the sun's coming out. Don't worry about it. It was strong earlier. I seen it coming up over the hills. So. The thing I love about it most years, I'm establishing with everybody I'm a Mormon. And I run straight. Good morning. How are you today? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of the people that lives out here, and that's one of the better sceneries that we see out here, too. She's always out. She's a very pretty girl. But anyway, I'm not a dirty old lech. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. But anyway, bottom line is, folks, it's beautiful. Living the life. Again, looking to get me a new boat. When I get one, I fully plan on getting it prepped and ready. Provisions for 6 months. Don't plan on sailing 6 months that are stretched, but I'm going to provision it for 6 months of dry goods. Make sure you've got plenty of water supplies, et cetera, and so forth, additional to what's in the hole in the tanks and all that kind of good stuff. Going to be looking for one, maybe two adventurous folks that want to go to Hawaii and then Alaska. And then to Hempfest in Seattle. It's about a 3-month trip, so make sure you ain't got no plans. If you're going to want to spend money in Hawaii, you probably will. You better bring some money. I'll be definitely stocking up on herb for the trip. I'll have to be careful in certain places, about that stuff, but it's no worries. It's all about being careful. But I want to go to Hawaii, check out the volcano on the Big Island, then sail up to Oahu, check out the Arizona Memorial, maybe, sail around where, non-restricted waters. There's no restricted sailing up there. Just check around some things and, check out the Waikiki, during the summertime. It's got to have some pretty scenery there. And wear out a camera or two. I got an action cam. I'm going to wear out a few SD cards while I'm there. And then sail up the islands. I wanted to see all the islands. Maybe sail around every one of them. Go to the next one, keep going. And then when we get to the last island on the northern end of it, set a course for 15 degrees off due north. Sail that course till we hit the Aleutians. Simple as that. Once we had the Aleutians, we head up north to we head up to Fairbanks, and we'll anchor out at Fairbanks for a couple of days, and then sail down the coast to Juneau. Maybe spend a little time in Juneau, and then move on. Seattle, mid August. So leaving date probably be the 1st of June. Something to think about. But you got to be adventurous. You got to be able to put the time in. Figure you're going to want to have spending money in all the locations we're going to. You're going to want spending money in Alaska. You're definitely going to want spending money in Hawaii. And you damn sure going to want spending money in the Hemp Fest. And the reason we're hitting the Hemp Fest is so we can get more weed, because we're going to be bored, burnt out. I'm probably going to I'm thinking about bringing about 3 pounds on the trip. But shit, 3 pounds ain't going to last. You have to bring a case of rolling papers, a couple of bong, and a couple of pipes, just so you don't get bored. But it'll be a hell of a fun time, and it's not hard to tell. Just being safe. It's all about being safe. Think about what you do. Remember the rules, and be safe. Sailing is fun. It's actually a lot of fun. I enjoy it. We go out and hit that water. Joe come back to Colorado a couple days ago. We went back on the water. The next morning, we were on the water and sailing the next morning. By noon, we were sailing the next morning. That's it, folks. All right, this is my last bowl here. Kind of landbound, good boat and Toke. I probably talk a little bit too much. Some people don't want to hear this. Some people, cry about, give me some trouble about this. But you know what? I do show the scenery and stuff periodically, and I'm going to be doing a couple of special shows. Like, there's a contractor here that builds houseboats, and he's got one that's about half done. I'm going to go down there and get his permission to walk through and, show people how a houseboat is constructed. Because I think that's pretty interesting, and I think that, anybody, that would be something that people would want to look at and find out about. So, if you agree, let me know. Put some in the comments or whatever, and I'll look to getting that done pretty soon. I'm waiting for them to come by now. You should be here anytime now. It's that time of morning. But look, God bless. Thank the ganja gods for the weed if you have it. If you don't have it, pray to the ganja gods you get some. Remember that if it wasn't for prohibition of marijuana, there's a lot of people that probably wouldn't have cancer, and probably wouldn't die from cancer, probably wouldn't die from a lot of other nasty stuff. So, thank our government, and thank the greedy bastards, William Randolph Hearst, J.W. DuPont, and the rest of them sons of bitches, for killing your ancestors with cancer, and for making big pharma rich by providing thousands and thousands of dollars to them, providing drugs that kill and don't cure, or they don't cure but they make the symptoms go away, but they still don't cure, or they make you have other problems where you have to take more drugs. So either way, you're feeding the big pharma. We don't want to do that anymore. Fight big pharma, smoke the flower, and that's all you can do. Godspeed, God bless, peace, love to everyone.